What? Incredible.
I mean, I can make the sound effects if you guys want. It
No,
won't be
no.
as good.
No, it's all right. The stream was muted. And sorry, we've just got to fight really quickly here. Kennan's going to be taking this Camille in a 1v1. Let's see. It's going to draw a teleport to the top side. Camille's going to back off. There's a lot of members of both teams up here, but this level 7 Olaf is going to be fighting, and First Blood is going to go over to Glacial Crescent, and it looks like they're going to pick up this Rift Herald as well. Beautiful, but Camille's going to keep this duel going. Let's see. Ooh, this is not the end. Maokai having to flash out, Olaf flashing back up. They've got the axes, they've got the slows, and it looks like it's going to be 2 kills over to Glacial, 3 kills over to Glacial Crescent. Boy, that is hard to say.
Plus that rift, that's going to give them a great lane advantage too.
Absolutely. No, DJ, what was happening was that it looks like the stream was muted. Someone you don't know messaged me, and please feel free to message me again if it still isn't. Let's see. Is it now? Which is a shame because they missed all of your poetry that you recited.
Oh, no.
And the song that I sung to you. It was really quite touching, and some of our best work.
Like 20 minutes of crying, like.
Seriously, we had a real come to Jesus moment, and it was really incredible. But we'll save that for another time. And back to the game. At some point, we'll regain our composure, and a flash forward! Cassiopeia, unfortunately, does not tag this Azir, but slowed down this Zilean, getting a slow, and the Azir flashes, but is stunned up by these bombs, and gone! The wall comes out and just pushes them back, but to no avail.
The movement of this team is incredible. They are always grouped, always moving to lanes together. They are just... communication gotta be on point in their chat comms.
Yeah, dude, what is up with that? That Zilean, when I came in at 3 minutes, was in the top lane. Clearly, they've got great map presence, and here we are with another gank right down in the bottom lane, and it looks like, I don't know that they're going to get anyone, but Olaf is ulting. He is huge. He might be able to kill this Maokai under tower, and he does! Oh my god, this is... suffice it to say, and with no exaggeration, not great. Ooh, Kennen, an excellent stun right there. Let's see if they can get a kill on the other side of the map. Camille jumps in, and the kill goes over to Graves. Solar Flare's got some fight in him.
I mean, we just get the server back and non-stop fighting right when it came back. There was no kills when the server was down, and now all the kills just happened as we came back.
Yeah, you guys didn't miss much, and also, we planned this, if that other excuse doesn't work for you. Wow, yeah. Okay, so we talked about this. So the first part of this game, pretty slow. Teams getting their footing, gathering some gold, but they have just started this insane snowball. This Olaf Zilean combo is going to be so frightening, and quite frankly, I'm not even sure what Solar Flare's solution is to this. How do you stop this powerful murdering man with his big boy axes from running into your backline and chopping up your carries? I mean, so far he killed a Maokai under turret, so it's not great.
I think they just need to watch that Zilean. That Zilean has been anywhere where Olaf is. Olaf is there, Zilean is there. Top lane, Zilean is there. He is just everywhere. You have to watch where he is. He's planning to impact the entire team, this entire game.
Absolutely. If you see a big clock, it's because time's running out and you better start running. And I don't know... I mean, yeah, right now he's just running through the jungle with him completely. Okay, so I think possible comeback scenarios are just like a complete, crazy styling with Azir. You know, it's a champion where you've got the ability to do that. Okay, we've got Rift Herald and 3 members of Glacial Crescent on the top side. They're going to dive this Kennen, who does have ult up, but no sums. He's got a lot of health, too.
We do have roaming from the other team, so they may actually try to make this a 3v3.
Absolutely. Okay, Kennen is a little bit in trouble. Let's see. Okay, Zilean ult comes down. Senna ult comes in to give the shield a little bit, but he can't get away from that Olaf. He's so huge. But Zillion ult is down, and they do slow the Olaf, but they're forced to back off. They just weren't able to gather the numbers in time. Dang, dude! The Zillion's given the extra levels too? Doesn't feel fair, but it absolutely is. On the bright side, their Azir has a clear CS lead and is just scaling in the mid lane.
I think their best bet right now is to try to play around that Olaf, even though he is everywhere, and just because they do have a very bursty comp. I mean, you do have the Azir, you do have the Graves, you do have the Ken in top lane that can do a lot of damage, but Olaf's just everywhere with that Zealand. There is no
Speaking
going
of,
nowhere.
here he is, and it's either the slows or the speed ups. Azir is actually probably in the best scenario to... God, and the teleport in! Gotta hand it to Glacial Crescent. They really are everywhere and doing an amazing job of it. Constantly ganking, invading, non-stop. It looks like Mount might be caught out here a little bit. They're looking for the turn. Oh, they're able to snag the CC onto this Aphelios. But they've got to back off.
I gotta give big props to this Filio. He's been 1v2ing almost his entire game and has not fallen behind.
Absolutely. And a flash in! Oh my god, the Camille ult used to dodge the Azir ult. Well played. And just wherever... Glacial Crescent is doing such a good job of this. Wherever they choose to fight, they do it with overwhelming numbers. I have not seen an even fight since the start of this game. And we're at 15 minutes. Okay, so let's see. Kennen coming in, and just another situation. First turret goes down, where Solar Flare's making these moves to come in and support folks that are caught out, but they're just not there in the exact time that they need to be. And 2 towers lost from that play.
To be honest, Glacial's just trying to suffocate them. They are taking all their resources. They have aggressive wards. They are moving as a team. They do not want to give Solar Flare a second to come back in this game.
No, you're absolutely right, and they're doing it. I mean, exactly what you just said. They're doing an amazing job of that. There's no point at which Solar Flare has been able to be like, okay, let's stem the tide of this bleeding. Like, let's project our objectives. Let's play safe. Olaf, Zillion, and Camille, those are 3 champions that say, listen, we can play at whatever speed we want to because we've got a free extra life and we're crazy good at diving. So, boy, yeah, I mean, props to this Kennen. He's been ganked so many times. I mean, I'm going to have to look at the replay of this game and just see how many ganks were gotten off in all of these lanes because it's crazy. And they're trying to gain vision back, but it's going to be tough.
Like I said, the Azir is farming. He is ahead. The Kennen's ahead too, so hopefully they can win with the little leads they have. But Glacial's just everywhere. Any objectives up, they're there.
Yeah.
Any drag up, they're there.
Any and all, and here they are taking the second Rift Herald, which usually if you're getting the second Rift Herald, it means you've got a pretty significant lead. But they're saying, okay, let's trade that. We can give up that Rift Herald, we can take this dragon, we can stop them from this crazy march towards a super early Elder. And they take it, and it looks like they're going to get out, and they've got to immediately rush to this mid lane because once again, Glacial Crescent pressing the pace of this game. Tempo. Oh, but here we go. It looks like they're actually going to go on the offensive. Have they caught this Olaf? No. I mean, I think they're still lacking the damage that they need to make an impact when they do get somebody where they want them to.
Well, Olaf's so big right now. He even knows he's big. He was standing in between that turret and all those members. He didn't even see how much members were there, but he was standing in the middle. He was not letting them get by.
All right, credit where credit's due. Kennen gets the stun off. Let's see. Making this a chase. It's got some energy. All right, maybe the camera will bring us back. But Camille, gonna get out of that situation ASAP. Wow, they're playing so far up, and they absolutely can. This entire jungle is theirs. They've got vision in it, and they've just got the numbers and the strength. And the health bars. They haven't even been chunked out enough where they've been like, okay, let's turn back. Although, as I say those literal words, they do indeed all back. So never mind.
They're like, yeah, no, this guy's talking about us. It's change everything. There's no way we're giving him what he wants.
Hey, it's the caster curse. Try it out. Anytime you say anything that's even like a coin flip, the other thing will happen.
But in a way, Solar Flare is they are playing pretty safe. They're not engaging in anything. They're trying to play the late game, even though they are being crazy aggressed on right now.
Absolutely.
They're trying to get their camps, whatever's left.
Yeah, wherever they can snag just even a little bit of gold, they're going to take it. And you're right, they are, it's not like they're being, reckless or anything. Solar Flare has definitely been like, okay, those outer towers, gone, whatever. We've got this second wave of defense here, and then we'll just take it consideration by consideration. Let's see here, Olaf, caught out on a ward. Caught out. He was just seen. He's fine. It's a 4-0 Olaf with a zillion walking around like a power backpack. He's okay.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's worried. He's like, they see me, they came. I'll just walk out. Zealand's there if I need him. No biggie.
No, absolutely. Wow, this Aphelios putting out some these axes. All right, they turn. They do. All right, they take out about 40% of that Olaf's health pretty quickly. He was still in no danger, but at least that shows something about the damage that they can put out. He also doesn't really have any like specifically tanky items. Cleaver gives you some health stats and all that, but he's not doing anything else crazy. And also they've got the Azir passive, so it's a free turret.
I feel like if they let this game go on long, there is a big chance they can come back. They are a late game team in a way.
But then they've also got to come back against a Cassiopeia, which is also late game insurance, and probably Aphelios. I haven't played against that cat in such a long time because I keep banning him.
I really ban. Aphelios is a no, never. Don't let him get it through. He's dirty. He spent most of the game 2v1ing bot lane with no problem.
Yeah, seriously, and it looks like no fight here. Medium defensive Maokai ult. Oh, Maokai's model has like a cool little pot of embers on the back. Well, isn't that fun?
Very slow game right now.
Yeah.
Waiting for something, a bunch of trades, nothing's happening. They're teasing us a lot.
Slow on purpose, and they're doing exactly what Solar Flare needs to do to even have a chance. I feel like that's what we have to focus on a lot right now, just because Glacial Crescent has done such a good job at the front half of this game. Wow, this Kennen doing a really good job, but he doesn't know that there's a Zillion hiding around the corner.
And Solar Flare is, doing good with de-warding. Their jungle was completely warded. They come back. It's on their ward side again. Glacial will come back at some point and clear it all out again.
Of course. Yeah, they just can. There's no one, there's nobody that can stop them right now. That Azir, though, of course, just trying to get as much gold in his pockets as he can and buy some big items. I'll say this, that trade before to take Ocean instead of making any attempt to stop Rift Herald, super smart, of course, just sets them back on the track now, and now they know that this Drake's gonna go, they can't contest this Drake. They know they're not strong enough for the 5v5. So, they press up on the top side. Maybe they're gonna try and sneak a Baron, maybe not. Camille's going to check.
Kind of feels like they're baiting a bit. They're probably going to wait for that Camille to walk in that bush.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Maokai's like, maybe we stay, maybe we don't. Spooky Ghost comes out. Graves is spotted. Both teams positioning. Camille diving in, actually, and they're like, okay, let's commit onto this Camille. Let's see if we can get a kill. But the Zillion ult comes down. They're going to have to kill her twice or let that time out. Okay, looks like Maokai has gone down, and all members of Glacial Crescent are still alive, and this Olaf is just going to town. Azir trying to get some distance. Does slide away. Graves caught here, but the Camille flashes in, and a double kill for Olaf. Dang. Yeah,
I'm definitely glad you're the play-by-play caster.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
sitting back here trying to follow you, and I'm like, how? I didn't even see Camille get in there.
Nah, man. I only catch about 50% of what's happening. But I'm gonna predict something right here. No, I'm not. Never mind.
I was pumped for the prediction. What would have been? What
No.
would you have predicted?
So you know, in desperate times call for desperate measures, and of course, the desperate measure was an amazing Azir steal. There was no vision on the other side of the pit, so theoretically he could have tried to go for it. But yeah, this is tough. I mean, these are all experienced players in this game. Everybody who's in this level of the league is playing to win and win hard and be competitive. And they know, I mean, Solar Flare knows the deficit that they're at, and Glacial Crescent knows the advantages that they've got, and they're trying to press it so hard, and Solar Flare is just trying to hold on as best they can. But that last fight showed us you can't take a 5v5 right now. Not that they even wanted that, but
Yeah, that was. I mean, sadly to say, Glacial has a lot of engaged potential. They can get in some very good gap closings, and they did that right there. It's just hard to run for their comp. It's hard to run from an Olaf. It's hard to run from a Camille.
absolutely.
Pretty sure that was a cast flash ult too. That is hard to get away from. Definitely.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm curious to see what the ban adaptations are going to be going into game 2, because this Olaf, this game is going to make me ban Olaf just in the next game I play, just in case.
I mean, I would be getting rid of the Zealand. That Zealand was everywhere. That Zealand was piggybacking every member.
Point counterpoint, you're absolutely right. No, 100%. Clock Boy's gotta go. That's a ridiculous part of this composition.
I mean, this is the first game I've seen a support spend nearly to no time in the bot lane. He was just everywhere.
He was supporting
He was
the
a
full map.
jungler.
He was basically a jungler. Shout out to my double jungle theory. Shout out to the times that we have had double jungle, or even triple jungle in the LBLCS. I guess
Triple jungle.
really it's triple smite, but yeah, you know, you play, it requires you to have Bleed the Fifth on your team, and he has to play Shaco support jungle. It's
I've seen the Shaco. I mean, it works well.
it works. It can happen.
I'm just glad to be watching a game that is not a kill per minute.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, it's funny because it kind of feels like that. Even though there hasn't been, the fighting has been sporadic, the movements have been incredibly fierce and on point. Glacial Crescent, like you've said, is everywhere. And gosh, anything that Zillion buffs, it just looks terrifying. I mean, this is really just such a good draft from the side of Glacial Crescent.
I was glad to see the Zealand. I mean, the Zealand was big. They were flying through the jungle with the Zealand speed ups. There was no second loss. The whole map was covered, everything up. But like you said, though, that's why it didn't feel like there was. It's just because something was going on all the time. Like, there was not one moment of stay still. They were either taking buffs, they were either clearing the jungle, warding, or it's trading.
Absolutely.
There was no break.
And it's also, you know, the patience that we're seeing from Glacial Crescent as they just used their Baron buff right there, and is actually really impressive as well. You know, they definitely have the ability to potentially win a fight under tower, but they're like, no. Oh shoot, look at that! Azir says, hey, don't forget about us, we're gonna fight no matter what. They get in, they push this Cassiopeia back, who does ult, stuns up a couple of them, but all of Solar Flare is still alive, and who do we have here in the backline? Camille, who then turns to run away. That is the decisive kinds of play that we're gonna see in the CEO League. Wow. Wow.
There's like enough talking about Glacial here. Talk about me. I want some action here.
Absolutely. That was... that's what we call a trust me play, which is you just hear someone on your team say, trust me, and then you immediately go for the fight. And here they are. Okay. Olaf flashes out. Dang! And they forced a 50-50 right there. That was So well done. Uh, does it really change their position? Not technically. They got some more gold, which is really good. I mean, this guy is a little bit too far up. Camille can run really effectively, though. Oh, shoot. Cassiopeia's in the back line. Oh, my God. This is a collapse right here. A total flank. Let's see. They're going to go all in on this Cassiopeia. See if they can kill her down, and they can. Absolutely. And now they've got to turn and fight this Camille. Does deal a ton of damage. That Graves might not survive this fight. Azir back in. He's like, remember this move? Because I do. And they're fighting the Camille. Camille actually chunking people down. My God, her legs are swords. Can Kennen get away? The answer is no. It's a double kill, and they are going to take out the rest of Solar Flare, or at least the Maokai. But
I mean, it still was a good attempt of a fight. That could have went a lot of ways.
I love. All right, and that is the kind of attitude that wins you games that you shouldn't win. Like how Solar Flare was just playing right there, which is just like, hey, you know what? You're already in the lead. What's the worst that happens? You win this fight. Best case scenario, I look like a badass, and they did. They were able to kill Cassiopeia twice, and I mean the fights looked at least spicy, you know.
It gives them a bit of a flair, like their name. They just proved they weren't ready to give up, even if odds are against them. They were gonna still take the fights, and they were gonna make it look real good. Those Azir ults looked really, really good.
Absolutely. And I did just realize that Solar Flare, Glacial, Crescent, we have got a fire and ice battle right here. But Glacial, they are not going to make any slow moves. They're just going to go straight for this Baron and be like, all right, that fight reminded us that you can actually fight us. We gotta finish this game. Spooky Ghost comes out, slows the Maokai. Camille's in here just saying, we don't even want to risk this. Woo! Able to burst that Kennen down. There's a bit of a retreat. Let's see if they can pull it off.
I mean, do you leave Camille open next game? That Camille is getting in and out.
Dude, I have no idea. Look how far she's able to dive in right here. Maokai chased down. Azir on the other side of the wall. He's got some sand soldiers. But even if you throw people into turret, I think they're just so far ahead. It's so... And here's Zillion taking an inhib by himself because he didn't do enough this game already. All over the map. Wow, and Olaf just insane. The stopwatch goes down. That's not even going to kill him. God.
I mean, he's got GA, he's got Zealand. He's not dying anytime soon.
No. See what I said? Dude, that's the Cassiopeia's right there. He's not dying anytime soon. Within the same breath, he's dead.
Runs in the turret. He's like, they said something. In the turret I go.
Incredible. Incredible. Dang! What an awesome game! That was...
And it's official. Solar Flare's win spree. Finish that game. It's gone now.
Absolutely. And has also... They've now tied up Solar Flare. Dark Lorik, you're absolutely right. It is the wrong team logos. It's just that I'm not the tech guy. I don't know how to change that. And if I did, I would. But I want you to know that you're right. Let's see. Let's get an invite.
Teaching him the names were too above budget. He just does the basic things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I received enough tech training to turn this stream on and turn it off. They're the wrong logos last stream. It's funny that you say that. I think I did the last stream as well. It's entirely possible.
It's funny. My whole chat now from my whole team are like, the audio's not working, by the way. Just so you know. He's like, we don't want to hear your voice anyways, but it's not working.
Harsh, but true. But folks, thanks for sticking around even through those tech issues. We hope you enjoyed that game. We've got another one coming up. What do they ban? What is this drafting going to look like? Wow. That was a clean game. Really well played. But with a great showing from Solar Flare, even behind showing that they're absolutely still deadly. God, that first That trust me play from Azir right there. I'm sure that's exactly how that went. He was just like, trust me, I'm going. Went in, pulled the Cassiopeia back, and they melted her. Very well done. Whew. All right. So we're gonna wait
It
for
was.
folks to get back in. Sorry, yes, you were saying.
No, I'm just waiting for my invite. I
Oh yeah, of course.
want to
Uh,
watch this game. Now, game one has me all up on my seat. I was reclined, and now I'm sitting up. I got the popcorn out. I'm ready for game two.
absolutely, absolutely. And this promises. I mean, clearly these teams are a good match for each other. Um,
Now they're tied though, so let's see who wants to take the win a little more.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm curious if sometimes if it's two very good teams, one team gets the edge, it's just that much harder to come back. I wonder what happens if Solar Flare gets the edge in this situation. But I do think it's going to come down to a draft. I think Glacial had a really, really good draft there.
Definitely, they did focus their draft a lot. A lot. I mean, the Zealand stayed on the Olaf like the entire game. They knew what they were drafting and they knew what they wanted, and they pulled it off really well.
Absolutely. And I think you're totally right. Ban that Zillion. Get rid of him. Uh,
There's a pro draft. Here we go.
oh, there is. And I'm going to bring us over. It's not that I'm not at all technically savvy. Uh, It's just I'm like barely competent. All right, here we go. Solar Flare, Glacial Crescent, which is a great tongue twister to say. Ladies and gentlemen, in between these games, while we're waiting for this draft to get started, if you'd like, give us a follow. We've got a link to our YouTube channel somewhere on our Twitch. And if you've just stumbled onto the stream and you're like, what on earth is going on?
We don't know. We don't know.
We are truly not 100% either. Um, but click on our Discord. Feel free to come on in. We got a super cool community, and yeah, that's the whole deal. Let's see what chat was saying in the backlog here. Yes, someone you don't know was talking about Double Jungle. For sure.
I know someone told me that we're going to be stuck on red side all the time with theirs. We're taking that Galio. I don't care. You're not getting it. We get it first.
Is that someone you don't know's Galio that you're talking about?
Yeah, because our down plays Galio. In our first stream, he was talking about downplaying Galio. And, it's
Oh.
going to be good when we beat him with the Galio, for sure.
All right. Okay. Oh, Wolves, do you want us to run our ads? I don't have the ads set up just yet. Oh yeah, we have several sponsors. LBLCS has many proud sponsors, such as the Open Road. Just when you're driving along on the highway and you're leaning out of your Ford Cadillac and you're looking off at the horizon and you just take a deep breath, that's us. It's the LBLCS, the Open Road. But
That was good. Wow.
thanks, man. It's my job to come up with. I was about to say fake, but these are real ads. These are real sponsors.
Talking about fake ads, don't forget your lecture night with Nathan at 2 o'clock. I'll be reading very slowly and very smoothly for my entertainers.
Nights with DJ Dice. Absolutely. Another sponsor, of course, Minute Maid. The maid service that cleans your home for just 1 minute, because you're not that dirty, are you?
Oh.
So that's another one of our sponsors. Thanks, Wolves. Thanks. Oh, shoot. Our actual job. The bans are coming in. And Solar Flare has thrown out the Bard and the Thresh. And the Janna. Okay, we're seeing the exact same bans.
Yeah, it was going really quick. They don't trust those champs. No different bands so far.
Oh, hey, I think the names were switched last time. I think that the side of Glacial was actually Solar Flare, because I thought that Glacial had banned those three champions, and I believe it was flip-flopped.
Oh.
Maybe I'm
Okay.
wrong. Who can say? Varus. Okay, fun fact about Varus right now: 100% win rate in the LBLCS, undefeated. Uh, Top of the line ADC, at least for this community. Let's see. Of
So that's strong right
course.
now. Varus in every game from now on.
Varus in every game. Don't. Yeah, you had a Varus game, right? Or am I wrong about that,
No, definitely not.
dude?
I'm not skilled on the Varus yet.
Okay, hold on. We gotta. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. Okay. Zillion Olaf not banned at all, and Glacial's like, okay, we're just gonna run it back. It worked last time. It's gonna work this time. We're just gonna run it back, and that's fine. This, at least in my mind, means that Solar Flare has something to respond to these two incredibly powerful picks.
I mean, the Leona Varus is a good way to actually punish bot lane for being alone now. So Zealand may not be able to roam as much as he was.
Excellent point. Absolutely excellent point. And they grabbed the Azir. I think that's smart. That worked. That worked very well to them. Let's see what Glacial will grab here. Did they just run the same comp back?
I mean, it'd be a way to say, hey, you think we couldn't do this twice? We'll show you we can do it twice.
Kaisa instead of Aphelios. I think you're right. I think the Varus Leona was like, we dare you to pick an immobile ADC. Do it. And we'll kill you. But Zillion Kaisa is still great. And maybe that will keep the Zillion in the bot lane for a little
I
longer.
feel like Glacial Crash was like, you know what, Aphelios, you're not moving quick enough. We're going to take Kaisa. You're going to be in every fight now. We can move as a team. Let's just add. Oh, there's the Camille band. There's the respect.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Solar Flare's top lane must be really good because if you look at their bans, they have what 4 bans on just the top laner.
Yeah.
They do not want him playing any of these. Oh, we still see the Aphelios come through.
Oh, we do. I check back to see.
Did you guys mess up again?
Let's see. Yeah, no, maybe that's for real. Okay. Kaisa mid?
Kaisa mid, Kaisa top,
That would
Kaisa
be
jungle. I used to
cool.
Kaisa jungle before.
I mean, hey,
Still
it's not
think the
impossible.
Olaf's gonna be in the jungle, but
Yeah, probably. Well, let's see.
again, the ADCs did get a buff. Kaisa got a double buff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think something happened to her Q.
She got damage
Jarvan.
pace and
I like that Jarvan. I do think that's a little better than the Graves. And the Vladimir! Whew!
I feel like it's
Okay.
this saying, hey, you guys can engage us under tower. Guess what? We'll play Vlad. We can engage you under tower too.
Absolutely. Or even like just, hey, yeah, of course, come dive me. That's totally fine.
Even better.
Their top laner did a great job with Kennen, and giving him Vladimir. I mean, ooh, who is that? Aurelia. Yikes.
Guess it is going to be the case of mid lane the way the draft is looking. We won't know till they pick, but it's good that she will be most likely, I feel like, mid lane. What do you think? Is it real mid or Kesa mid?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Kaisa. I think Kaisa's got to be the mid laner. Or Aphelios is the mid laner. I think Aphelios is the mid laner. That's my bet.
Shivi Ninja says, come to my stream for a top lane glacial POV. POV.
or stick around here and see the whole world unveil in front of you. Oh, okay. Well, except
Uh-oh.
for the world in which there are no technical problems. Looks like they just got to rejoin. Oh, you got to go down. You got to go down into spectate, DJ.
Oh yeah. Oops. Huh. I wanted to play. I'm as good as them. I promise.
Yeah, put me in the coach. Yeah, this is a
I'll
new
carry it.
feature that we bring to you where we really give you insight to what it's like to be in the game. Ganked by Caster. That is freaking hilarious. Yeah, man. That was part of the plan, right? You
See, I
secretly
just I
moonlight for
go
one of these
intel.
teams?
Yeah, I go in game and I show you what it's like to play against these guys as a lower player, and
Yeah.
just show you that all ranks are even. There's no difference between skills.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I saw you smash both these ADCs earlier just for fun. Uh, and in Passionate June, you're 100% true low budget. It's not a lie. We're not making this up. Um, all right, let's. I can't wait for these to have it revealed what this top lane is. Almost certainly the Aurelia. But maybe I'm super wrong.
It is
There it
zero.
is.
There you go.
Rescued, falling asleep, of course, to your dulcet tones. And the Olaf, of course, Jarvan. We know what's going on here. So it's Kai'Sa mid. Kai'Sa versus this Azir? Maybe. Oh, no, or Aphelios. That's right, there's a lot of question marks on the side of Glacial. Let's see.
I didn't even think of the Philos mid because it is something that can definitely go mid.
Oh, I think it's going to be the Aphelios. And I'm wrong. Uh, okay, yeah, I mean, that's great for ganks. Kai'Sa mid is awesome. Uh, when it comes to that, for sure.
I mean, Azir can outplay it, but I feel like Kai'Sa can really get past a lot of his things if she plays right.
Yeah, does her
I don't know if
chat?
her ult is canceled by his though. Probably not.
I don't. I think it does. I think it does cancel it because I think it's a dash, and I don't think that you can dash over his wall. Maybe I'm wrong. Someone in chat, let us know because I know one of you guys knows. Okay,
I'm falling asleep. All right.
and the Varus and the Leona.
Not gonna lie,
And
I do like their draft this round. They do have a lot of safety. I mean, they have the Varus stun, the Leo, the Vladimir, who's going to be safe most of the game for a lot of dives, like you said. This year that we already seen from game one, even though they were falling behind, that was really safe. That was keeping up in CS. Plus, did some amazing plays in the end.
yeah, I. Okay, so who are you giving the edge to? I went first last time.
I'm giving the edge to Solar Flare. I felt like they learned from game one and they moved their comp to actually be able to play around it. The Azir was fine. I mean, he did get caught out and turret a couple times. The top lane did get caught out a lot because I mean, the Zealand and Camille combo was just really nice. I feel like he did plan for some more safety, some more big late game bursts. I feel like they're gonna come back this game.
I
And as for you,
I agree. I think I agree with that. I think you're right. I do think the biggest thing being that they are being presented with a composition that they have some experience with how it works in general. You know, they know what to be afraid of. They know what to, they're not going to be caught off guard when like Zillion's missing. Um, Certainly, Glacial's in a position. You can play some mind games. Like, you don't have to do the exact same thing that you did last time. Um, Zillion can fake some roams. Who can say?
So they say she can dash through it after it stops moving, but it is a question mark, so I'm not quite sure if he's sure about that one. But
Sure.
Alt Wolf, I believe you. We'll just go with what you say.
Yeah. Or better yet, we'll find out. I think
Mm.
without the... Huh. I mean, double ADC... That's a lot
I feel
of...
like they're. I feel like they're a squishier team. They have a better chance to being jumped upon. I mean, you do have the Zealand, of course. It is going to add some safety, but I think as Jarvan, you just punish that mid lane.
Yeah, I mean... After 6, Kai'Sa's going to be able to keep herself pretty safe. There's some obviously super fun ways and creative ways to use your ultimate to escape um, uh, situations, especially that Jarvan ult and that wall. So, yeah, I don't know. I definitely think like the Leona. I love Solar Flare's composition in response to last game. Like I think this puts him into a much better situation, and I think that Azir is a really nice late game insurance. And but I mean, Glacial has it too. But I've cast my die. I do believe that that Solar Flare that Solar Flare can walk away with this one.
I do enjoy how they adapted. Like they noticed bot lane, the Philios, they couldn't kill him. They couldn't. It was just he was sitting there alone, dealing with it everywhere. But now they do have kill potential on that Philios. They do have the Varus ult. They do have the Leona ult. Leona can engage. So Philios is gonna have to play much safer if Zealand decides to run around the map again. And it just gets to the point, or do they let the Zealand run around and take that 2v1, or do they try to stop the Zealand?
It's a good question. All right, folks. But before I answer that, let's play the fun game of Will the Chance connect to the game. Really have to turn his whole computer off again. Find out in 5 seconds.
Will I see the future, or will I not see the future?
Exactly. Is DJ Dice still a precog, using his powers to solve future crimes before they happen? Who can say? It's looking okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. We'll see. Hey, we're fine, and we were always fine. I don't know why you all were so worried. Ah, Blitz, you little minx. Oh, nope.
Did you make it in?
Oh, I made it in, and then it freaked out the Discord interface, but that's okay. We're here. All right, beautiful. We actually get to see the first couple minutes of this game.
We get to see the good old fun farming phase, not the straight action nonstop.
Well, sir, you might not be familiar with my absolute love of level 1s, but they can get spicy. I mean, I think this is extreme determination from the side of Solar Flare. They were just like, oh god, that Leona skin is so cool. They were just like, we're just going to do a 5-point spread. We're not going to allow ourselves to be caught off guard at all. Woo! Vladimir. Okay, this Aurelia really wanted to fight. Ooh, he walked back into auto attack range there. Whoa! Aurelia using some of those
still wanted to fight.
Yeah, that was wild. Are they both going to back here?
Okay. She had to step a little bit forward to show her back. She wanted to show it off.
Absolutely. Those swords look so cool. So Vlad, I wonder if he got back in time. Now that's interesting. Vlad having to back off like that, Olaf might have a little bit more safety to invade in there if he wanted, but look at this bot side. Zillion and Aphelios are going to be waiting in that brush. Was it warded? It was not. Okay, let's see. All right, the bomb goes out. Leo's going to take some damage. But otherwise...
Okay, I'm not quite sure if you want to go against a Varus Leona in that 1v1 fight.
Yeah.
Definitely, since Zealand can only throw one bomb, so technically you don't have that stun.
No, absolutely. But a little bit of free damage, and Aurelia jumping onto this Vladimir here, just whacking away. Clearly, very experienced Aurelia player. Okay, Varus going to take some bomb damage. Yeah, this is, at least right now. Oh, wow, Jarvan coming up here. Just going to get some auto attacks off, forcing Aurelia to back off. A nice level 2 gank, and Olaf's just going to farm it out.
This is exactly what you guys missed in game 1. Just back and forth, and waiting for some big play to come out.
Absolutely, and I'm sure it will. You know, both teams were very particular about setting up situations in which they could be confident that they were in the lead, and I think we're going to see something similar in this game. Farm-wise, think a little bit on the side of Glacial Crescent. Oh wow, an immediate flash from that Kaisa. She did not want that smoke. Flashed away. Vesu, of course, showing, just like last game, that he knows how to play Azir.
I'm really interested in the case of mid lane. I mean, I haven't seen it. I don't know if it comes out in higher elos, because there's a lot of things that come out seem to higher elos compared to ours. But it's definitely an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I don't know jack about that. I'm
It's
assuming
definitely hard into Azir early.
Yeah, this Olaf running in, smiting that big raptor. He's already got an experience lead and about twice the farm. And look, here we are, 3-4 minutes in. They're doing the literal exact same thing. Zillion, level 2, is right up here. I wonder if this gets him level 3. That Scuttle Crab does. Doesn't look like it did. Oh, Jarvan almost lost that wolf there. But yeah, he's invading in, and Jarvan is forced to turn around to, I believe, an already cleared bottom side jungle.
I was really, really amazed that they actually let the Olaf come back through with New Zealand.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And again, Glacial's just shoving it in the face like, hey, you want us to do it again? We will do it again. No problem.
Yeah, absolutely. A smart back from that Vladimir. So I'm, gold lead, not too different right now. About 400 gold lead currently. I am curious to see like what they've crafted, because they believe, they let those things through. I'm assuming on purpose. They've got some sort of plan, and I want to see what those things are. Oh, right here, Leo gets a great tag onto that Aphelios and just earns an immediate flash.
Like I said, this is what I expected to see. I expected to see when Zeal and Rome, they punish the Aphelios, and they can. It is scary how quick Leona can get on you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and finally level 3 for both supports here. Okay. I think... Jarvan is in a position... Well, no, he's about half health. I don't think he's actually in a position to contest this Drake. So this one might also go over. God, this Aurelia just wants so super comfortable with fighting. But Vlad's like, fine, I'm a vampire. Ooh, she's going to take a turret shot as well.
She really wants to take him out. She does want to get into that fight.
Absolutely. Such a beautiful champion just to watch it being played. Yeah, first... Ooh. Very low health bars on the side of Vlad right there. Something you got to be careful about. But if Aurelia sticks around, Jarvan's on that top side. We might be seeing a gank up there.
And Aurelia is getting really, really aggressive, even taking tower shots in some of those trades. It may be her undoing.
Oh, yeah, let's see right here. She gets knocked up and does. It's a flash, and she takes a turret shot. She's going to queue away. She's going to try and buy some time. She's going to see if she can fight this here. But... Woo! And they actually turn it over to a first blood and simultaneously kills on different parts of the map. A 1v1 solo kill, the Azir over the Kaisa, and Jarvan just in the right place at the right time saying, alright Aurelia, you're in the lead right now, but you can't be that aggressive. Wow, well done. But
Definitely a
immediately,
good way to punish
Glacial
them.
Crescent invades on the bottom side of the map, and they're like, all right, fine. We give up first blood. We give up another kill. We've lost the goal lead, but we're going to take your whole bottom jungle. They're really good at making plays on other sides of the map. Also,
Go ahead.
no, I don't know if you saw how, I mean, they were trying to give that kill over to Vladimir, it looked like, and Jarvan got scary low.
No, definitely. You can tell she plays Aurelia a lot. The comfort on her, like most players would have tried to fight that, but she tried to dodge, fight, come back, dodge, fight, and actually almost took the Jarvan out.
Had all, and now she's got some more life steal, and yeah, I mean, now they've both got life steal, and
It's so good. Like I love watching these teams to the fact that someone's always punishing. So they did punish the Aurelia for going too far. Again, like you said, Olaf came bot lane, punished the Jarvan for going top lane. They're just constantly punishing everything they do bad. They are on every play. Again, Kesa was farming 2 up. Azir took it, pulled her in tower. There's another kill. They know how to punish each other, and it is so good to watch.
absolutely. This Jarvan, though, needs to get that level 6. Olaf and Zillion have done such a good job of just starving him out. And, I mean, you see that reflected in his levels, of course. He needs level 6. It's just, again, just a full other ability. I don't need to tell you guys what level 6 does. Okay, let's see. Aurelia. No, nothing
Just cut
happens
that
there.
stun a little short there.
Ooh. Runs in right as Vlad has that empowered Q. And they're going to turn this Rift Herald over. Again, we're seeing him run it back with all the objectives.
But at least this time now, bot lane can actually punish the Zealand move. Now they're actually taking tower. They're getting something out of it.
Absolutely. I don't know if that Jarvan gets out. Ooh, 1 tower shot. Oh, okay. Oh, Jarvan lives right there! And let's see, Vladimir actually being ganked. Can he get a kill? No, he cannot. That kill is going to go right over to Olaf, and they are going to take a ton of turrets and almost certainly tower. Oh, Jarvan did go down to that. Just wild. Glacial Crescent fighting right back, takes the gold lead back, and ties up the kills.
Whew.
Yeah, wild. And this is Zir, 20 CS lead.
Definitely punishing the case up pick for sure. I mean, I've never seen the case up mid. I felt like it was going to be bullied by the Azir because she's just got so much range. She can just keep her so far back.
Yeah, the Azir's got about 1,000 gold on the Kaisa, but okay, now he's got to run away. Doesn't have to flash, it looks like. Wow, so much damage this Azir puts out. Yeah, it looks like we've got gold leads for Solar Flare in the ADC and mid lane position. And support. Oh, okay, let's see. Zillion tagged up here. He's level 5. He doesn't have ult, but a teleport's going to come down. Varus going low. Heal comes out. Gives him a little bit of time, but Aurelia's here, and she is fast and sharp. But Jarvan goes back in. Aphelios pretty low. Ult dunks on him. Aphelios goes down. And they trade ADC for ADC. Oh, Leo. Leo uses ult to literally save herself. Wild.
Oh god.
1 for 1. That's a lot of resources. Both these teams just vicious. Ooh, is Vladimir too far up? The answer is maybe. Let's see. These axes. Oh, great dodge right there. If he didn't dodge. Oh, and he might find himself in a situation where he can turn, actually. Ult's down.
Oh.
Olaf feels like that deserved a flash, and he was almost certainly right.
I feel like you're a little bit ahead of me because every time you say something, it happens like a second after.
Well, here's the trick.
I'm like, you're seeing all these things, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? How do you know this?
The trick is that I'm actually the precog, and I've been solving future crimes this entire time. So,
I knew it.
there you have it. Whew.
Bongo warned me about this. I didn't believe it.
Yeah, man. How do you think I got this job for free? That doesn't pay anything. So, okay, clearly a different game, right? Actually, this is the 12-minute mark. This is around the time when Glacial Crescent absolutely took over last game.
But I mean, look at mid lane, the level gaps. Azir's in a whole different area.
God! Azir, instead of pushing her away, is like, hey, actually, I'm going to try and kill you. Oh, Kai'Sa's going to go even further. Okay, let's see. I don't know if Kai'Sa gets out of this situation. And that's going to be a kill that goes over to the Vladimir. They're trading kills all over the place, and twice in a row, it's been the exact same position that's gone down. ADC for ADC, mid lane for mid lane. And
Glad to see that this game's a little more even than the last one. It's crazy more exciting. Now we don't know where it's going to go. It's, like you said, trading 1-for-1 every fight.
absolutely. And right now, Zilean ult is down. Oh, this Vlad, I do think they're going to knock that top tower over. And Aurelia grabbing first turret gold. Okay. Alright. Solar Flare wants to fight
Now
this.
we have a
Varus arrow misses,
Yeah.
but okay, they go in. Olaf ult, he is not chained up by any of this CC, but does go down to the Kai'Sa, and they held the Varus ult. They're onto this Zilean, who goes down again, but an Aphelios ult from the side takes Leo out in return. Question is, are they going to be able to turn and take this dragon and just get it off the map?
Aurelia's still pushing Vlad in, though. She still has total control of that wave.
Absolutely. But Vlad, noticeably doing a good job. He's getting pushed in, but he's not in a point where he can be dove. And I do think they're going to get the Strake. All right. Definitely different from game one, for sure. Glacial Crescent, of course, still has a gold lead. But that Cloud Drake, they've got some fun ults, especially in that Varus and Leo. 10% cooldown. Oh, let's see if Varus can oh my god! Sorry, Azir can escape, and he does! So clean, so smooth!
That is someone that definitely feels comfortable on Azir. He was, no worry, don't even worry about it. I'll just slide out of here. Good try, come again later.
Dude, this is one of those games where, like, I have a running tally of Azir 1v1s with another friend of mine. And so I've played some Azir before, not to, like, any success or anything, but he plays the champion, and it just looks like a completely different champion than the one I've been playing.
I have attempted, every time I, like...
Okay, Leo coming in here and is actually able to tag this Kai'Sa, but the Zilean ult comes out and they back off. They don't let Kai'Sa die and get more health from that, but a very clutch engage from that Leo right there, trading ult for ult. Uh-oh.
There's just plays going on
Jarvan,
everywhere.
It really is. This is what we were talking about last game. Jarvan here actually probably going to fully go down, and I don't know if this Vladimir is actually able to get out of this as well. He does go back up. He's going to look to get heals back. Oh, but he gets stunned up from the Zilean from over the wall! And the kill goes over to that Aurelia. Wow. Still only about 1,000 gold lead, but vicious.
I'm sitting here most of the time and I'm like, okay, they found a way to deal with the Zealand roam. They're punishing the bot. Are they punishing this? But then again, Glacial just comes back and we're like, this is what we do with this pick. This is why we pick this. You're going to push bot? Okay, we'll just kill everyone top lane and take Herald.
But a great trade. They took the bottom side. I'll say that was just unfortunate. Jarvan EQ'd over the wall and was in front of the, like, stronger Olaf and was like, okay, well, my escape I just used to get in here, so...
He's like, hey, give me a sec. Can I just go back over that wall? I don't want to be here. I'll just go back over there. Pretend this never happened.
Very much a wrong door moment. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. They've got good wards on that side. On the bottom side, sorry. Solar Flare has good wards on the bottom side. Top side, of course, Glacial Crescent's gotten in and has warded up their jungle a little bit. Glacial Crescent has been so good at invading in both of these games. Both teams really, actually, on the other side of the map have always done something. Obviously, to greater effect, Glacial Crescent, especially in that first one.
I'm just glad to see that Solar Flare is actually, like, taking time to ward around their jungler, because, like, they're trying to adapt. The Olaf and the Zealand are just everywhere so quick, but they're actually trying to catch them out. I mean, if the ward was there when Jarvan was going to go over that wall a little earlier, he wouldn't have, but still.
Right, right. All right.
This is here still showing to be a great pick. They're still keeping
Absolutely.
pressure on.
100%. Let's see how this siege turns out here. They've still got Rift Herald. Okay, and they're able to push up. They've got this Azir tower to give them a little bit of extra breathing room here. Now that Olaf is going to be looking to use the Rift Herald. How much is that? He's actually still got over half. He's fine.
Even then, though, if they keeping pressure up, he's gonna end up running out of time to use that. Azir is just pushing everywhere. He's doing a good job to actually keep him back.
Absolutely, yeah. He's up about
A big boy
50
right
with the
now.
gold. He is a big boy. It looks like mid. Yeah, we've still got the gold leads are all in the same places that they were before. Everyone who is ahead in their position is still ahead, and everyone who's behind is still behind. And honestly, not to much of a difference. I think Olaf's gotten a little bit more. Okay, Aurelia. Aurelia's got a full level up and is like, all right, I want to fight this Vladimir. Vladimir's like, okay, I maybe don't want this fight, but I have to throw that out. He gets the slow. Let's see if the Azir can get some space. And the Rift Herald's here. This is 3 people. This is what they did a lot of last game. And the pushback, wow. Kill goes down. Sorry, my brain stopped working for a full second. Oh, wow, they do want this fight. You get a
You don't have a second.
Yeah, seriously. Now they've really started turning on here. Oh my god, and the Aurelia fully turns. And the flash and the Q and the stun! Well done on the side of that Aurelia. That's... Whew. That's spicy.
I mean, didn't really switch up her. She went from Camille to Aurelia. She still got crazy gap close. She loves getting up in those fights. Every time you watch, she's trying to get into something.
Absolutely. And that was something right there that we saw that they did not do a ton of. Okay, let's see. We might have another fight here. Nope, they're just going to back off. Game 1, we saw that they fought always with a numbers advantage. Glacial Crescent did.
Yeah.
And they've done that a little bit less this game, but they absolutely just brought everyone to kill that Azir and use that Rift Herald. That was a great play. Let's see. Azir wandering in the woods near Olaf, but he's got his team with him too. He's just gonna pick this blue up.
I mean, for now, I think we go back to that slow game pace where everyone's just holding lanes.
Yeah,
Flare are really good with just holding games. I mean,
they've-
hopefully they go back to that. They still have a chance to come back. This is a definitely closer game than last game.
much closer. I mean, you've got that 40 CS lead in the mid lane. You've got a 20 CS in the bot lane. You have power that you can use now. It's just all about how can they catch the team off guard. How can they find and set up a fight that doesn't involve Zillion ult being used against them super well and preventing Olaf from just running in and murdering people. And actually, sorry, the Aurelia, of course, as well. Maybe this is a way. Can they catch this Zillion? They can. Leo's like, I'm going to use everything. So well done. Not even a chance to get away. And I think this Vlad's actually going to... Okay, they've created a crazy opportunity for themselves right here to do something. They've just got the breathing room while Zillion's dead.
They also got the deep vision around Baron. That's going to be really nice for them. Something they had a hard time getting last time due to Glacial just pushing everything from them.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're also trying to even up this. I mean, first tower. Sorry, first tower. Top tower still has most of its health on the side of Glacial. Boy. Yeah, folks. This is League of Legends. People are getting gold and spending it on items. Then they're going to hurt each other. Gonna turn this red over to Aphelios.
It wouldn't be a fun game to watch if no one was hurting each other.
That's a good point, and also a terrifying commentary on humanity. What is... Okay, maybe they've got this... Nope, they don't. So I don't know that Zilean is going to make that mistake again, right? Like, he got caught out. He truly was alone that time. And Leo proved that she can lock one person up for like 3.5 seconds and not allow them to press a single button. It was really smooth.
Yeah, and I mean, I said a while ago that the Leo Varus will help with the Aphelios, but it seems to be helping to catch Zealand out a lot too. So I mean, there's another way that comp works really well. Just put all your CC on Zealand, take him out, and then you don't have an Olaf with 2 lives no more.
No, absolutely. Wow, that Aurelia though, they have so many problems. Solar Flare has so many problems that they need to solve. I don't know. It seems to be that, like, obviously, you need to catch somebody out on a pick. Also, in 1 minute, Dragon's going to be coming up, and that's the next, like, clear position for, oh, a 1v1. Actually, no. Okay. Seer's just like, hey, actually, I'm good.
I don't want this.
I don't want this. I'm done. Wow, okay, Leo goes in onto that fight. Let's see, Varus is in the bush, dealing actually a good amount of damage. Okay, we've got the stopwatch coming out from the Olaf. Oh my god, the Zilean Oak goes down. Very well done. It does look like the Aurelia is going to live through that with just barely any health at all. Vladimir flashing forward. He's actually going to get a kill onto that Olaf. Let's see if he can do anything else. Maybe not. Okay. Jarvan chasing down this guy right here. Oh, and they miss the Varus Q. And that, all of that was still just a 1-for-1. But, importantly, the Aurelia lives in the bot lane and is able to push, and might be able to push down that tower. That was a crazy close duel. I know there was some cool fighting up by Baron Pit, but I really wish we got to see the rest of that 1v1.
Yeah, we just kind of got the end of it where she just to say survived and she killed him.
Ooh, and Vladimir making the interesting decision to keep Aurelia around. Oh, Zilean. Zilean's gonna go for something weird and cheeky. Okay, Kaisa might be able to ult in as well. A teleport's coming in too, and a flash onto that Zilean. Oh my god! So much damage! Clockboy is gone, and a beautiful flash from the Kaisa right there! Immediate! Oh, and a flash from the Aurelia as well! Wow! This is huge for Solar Flare. They get the dragon, they get 2 flashes, they kill the Zilean again, and more importantly, I already said get the dragon, but the fact that they're able to successfully take an objective again from Glacial Crescent, again at 25 minutes. Around this time of the game in game 1, we were just looking for reasons how Solar Flare could come back. And now, I mean, Glacial's still ahead, but
they're showing us the reasons. They're definitely showing us that they're not out of this game.
absolutely.
They want that 1-1 really badly. They lost game 1 and they do not want that happening game 2.
100%. Behind the scenes, I'm in a very hot, small room. So when my brain shuts down, that's why.
I'm a new caster. I don't know what to say half the time.
It's all right, man.
This
Again.
game just has me mind blown right now. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, again, this is CEO, 6-budget CEO League. They're turning on to Baron here. Okay, this is something. Solar Flare, they see Aurelia's bottom, and they're like, hey, we do want this. Glacial Crescent looking for a way to get in here. Spooky Ghost comes out. Kaisa is on the back line. And Azir says, hey, actually, let's fight over here. Tries to rearrange the battle map. And oh no, I think that Baron is too low and they're actually going to turn it over. This, let's see, so many people trying to kill Aurelia, trying to turn it over. And they're actually able to turn back on. Let's see if they can steal it. Red team has slain the Baron. Glacial Crescent has it, but they get a bunch of kills in return. Wow.
What a play.
Okay.
They're both communicating everything so well.
So, what I thought was a throw seems to be Glacial was just like, actually, don't even worry about the Baron. Kill members. Solar Flare's just saying, kill members of Glacial, and then let's push. They've got less people who've got the Baron on them, and we can push into them and actually turn this into an advantage. And Solar Flare actually is closing that gold lab. Gold.
Cold I'm hearing your brain shut down at times. I'm hearing it. It's going there.
Every second, a different part of my brain shuts down. But not all of my brain will shut down at once. So, sort of a fun game.
That happens after the stream. It just goes away.
I collapse into a puddle and it's a whole thing.
But no, definitely back and forth. I'm amazed by like just the disengage, the focus, the re-engage. It was.
No,
I for one sec thought this was going toward Glacial, and then Solar Flare just says, "Hey, let's just back up. Let's pick off someone, and then let's just full out re-engage on them."
This game is tense. We are approaching the late game of a game that has all of the poetry required to create fantastic stakes. Two teams completely tied up in their season records, both of them at the top of the pack, looking to say, no, I'm better than you. Both of these guys almost dead even in gold. Threats on both sides. Let's see. Azir right here doing a monster amount of damage, but is now fully outnumbered. Let's see if he can get out. Full Sharuma shuffle. Unfortunately, the Olaf is too strong, and Azir is cut out. Glacial does what they're good at.
Everywhere Olaf is, Zealand's right behind him.
Absolutely. Yeah, pressed a little bit too far. Thought that he had the right vision, but did not. Now they're tied up 12-12. 2 Drakes apiece, and 60 seconds on the clock till this next dragon comes up. Oh, and there come out the pings, too. From both sides. These... Oh. No, these
I think we know what they're all focusing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just goes to show, like, these teams being a fantastic match, oftentimes pinging out the exact same objective at the exact same time. Alright, they're probably going to be able to just press this over.
They do still have the Baron, so that is going to help them push a lot.
Yeah, tends to be good at that. And then
Stating the obvious here. Things I know.
That's exactly what this is. Now this battle for vision, both teams showing up. This, I don't mean to be dramatic, but I think this decides the game right here, how this goes. Probably, most likely. If there's
Unless we get one of those team fights
Ooh.
where, you know, half the team on both sides disappears.
Let's see.
They've been doing a lot
Both
of
teams
that.
posturing, but a flash in and an ult. Leo ult comes down on top of that. Jarvan eliminated immediately. Olaf's in the backline ulting, but he's melted. And Zillion running away as well. Vladimir popping his ult down. This man's a bloody vampire. But Leo says, no, I'm impressive too. Jumps in, locking people up left and right, but gets melted as well. Let's see who's left. 3 on each side. Sorry, 4 on the side of Glacial Crescent. Kaisa lived with basically nothing left. Okay, this Aurelia, super low. Varus and Vladimir pushing Aurelia off. Oh my god! Tagged Aurelia so well. They're actually really committing to this. Okay, now they're going to turn around, but I think they may have given up this dragon. Not the worst thing in the world.
Again, exactly what I said before this fight. Unless both teams fight each other and literally take out half the team each. 2
Damn
for
it,
2.
DJ. I knew you were a precog. This was a test.
Fast. I get to stay.
And now we're gonna hire you to our Psychic League precinct, where we solve league crimes. Solo Q Cops, coming to you on NBC. Wow. Just a super slick fight. Glacial,
Yes.
I mean, they get
None
the
of these
dragon.
teams are giving up. None of them. They do not want to give this up. They are going full force on both sides.
This is such a fantastic game. This is... Oh my god. It's tense. We've already stated the stakes. You don't need to hear it again. Wow, okay. Let's... Okay, Varus, 5-1-5. Got a butt ton of damage. Looks like Azir is building towards that death cap now. If he can get his hands on that.
I mean, there's another stat. You know, you don't want to lose with the Varus. You don't want to be the ones that ruin all those stats, too. I mean...
No, of course.
Varus
Absolutely.
got some shiny stats right now.
He does. He's got some... I'd say plot armor, but you know, who can say? We don't write the scripts here. All right.
Definitely not.
Both teams posturing. Baron coming up in 14 seconds.
Aurelia's doing what Aurelia's been doing all game. She's still splitting. She's away.
Splitting so well. And her teleport is up. Vladimir, his teleport's up, but he's choosing to stay with the team. And they're just burning it down. They're saying, let's do this. Okay, they know. Let's see. Aurelia, let's see what their teleport targets are. They pull them off. They're like, let's run this back. Olaf does not have flash, but he does have the blast cone, and let's see, red team stole Baron! Incredible, well done! Olaf dies for it, but totally worth it, and Jarvan says, hey, you took our Baron, we're gonna fight!
Aurelia doesn't even care. They were probably telling Aurelia, just stay and push.
Aurelia's looking to end the game, and people are backing, but they might lose an inhib over this. Super well done, a great steal from Kiwi right there, but Aurelia might not even be able to be stopped. Let's see. She's going to die for this inhib at the very least. But I don't think that bothers her. Jarvan, unfortunately, has to go in the wrong direction. Ult comes down, seeing if she can get a kill. She can't.
Still got the inhib. Still worth.
Trades her life for the inhib. Absolutely. But that's 3 members down with some significant death timers. I mean, yikes. Wow. Just wow once again. 2 minutes to the next big objective.
I just want to sit here and you said, hey, Dragon may be the deciding thing. It's still not over. It's still not even over. These teams are not giving up.
Well, we're at the point in the game where, like, what? And a trap! A beautiful prank! Olaf actually does want to go in because he's got his buddy Kaisa who's able to dive in as well. Let's see, Leo taking a bunch of damage, and she does go down. More than they thought, but Vladimir is in, and they take Olaf in return. This Kaisa is going to come back up. Is she going to be able to escape? The Azir says no, and brings them back. Incredible, a triple kill for Vladimir, and now Team Solar Flare is going to turn to the mid lane and see if they can end this game. That is what I'm talking about games being able to end at the drop of a hat. But Aphelios has Baron, and Aurelia's back up. It still might not be over. Oh, and Varus is looking low.
Damage is crazy. Every time I watch one of his Qs hit, I just watch people's health drop. He is big right now with his damage.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, the big thing there, we've got Dragon in 40 seconds. Both teams are going to be fully up. Scuttle's already gone over. Oh my god, man. I don't know. This is important. This is Soul. This is super important. Oh, what's also important is this 1v1 right here. Azir looking to posture, a teleport coming in, and that pushes Aurelia off. And that teleport, honestly, totally fine. Oh my god, she turns right back in. She's like, actually, I can take you out. But Azir gets over the wall, a very slick shuffle. Okay, she's going to be slowed, but the flash comes out. And the flash, Vladimir is going to try and push this to its inevitable conclusion. Let's see right here. Can the Empowered Q come out? Aurelia is down. And that is 57 seconds. And it looks like they're just going to try and get this. They're going to burn this Drake down. Try and get it as fast as they can because they want that soul. And they get it.
This game is so hard to tell. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what side wins. Right when I kind of like, okay, this is who's going to win. They just turn it around the other way.
Dude.
I don't even know who's going to win this game no more. I mean, they do have the dragon. That is going to make Olaf really, really hard to kill now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what to expect with these teams.
Yeah, I mean, this is wild. Aphelios just bought Last Whisper. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Souls are one of those things that are put in the game to help end games quicker. We're approaching 40 minutes. We've had 2 Barons taken so far.
Aurelia is already pinging for the next Baron. She had a few pings going up. They want that Baron. They want this game to be over.
Absolutely. Wow. Wow, okay, even levels on the junglers. Even levels really across the board. This is
a game. Nuts. Definitely a game you want to be watching. This is gonna be
Okay.
a
Solar Flare grouped together right now, whereas Glacial is a little bit more spread out. Seeing backs come out. They've still got 90 seconds before Baron comes up. This is just going to be a collector gold, which, by the way, let's look at the gold real quick. Yup. Oh, alright. Zillion has taken the gold lead in the support battle, and everything else is exactly the same. Glacial is ahead everywhere but mid and ADC. That is, but I mean, people are getting to the point where, you know, they're going to have all their levels, they're going to have all their items. It's just going to come out to how do you play the fight? How do you fight when all the chips are down? When it really, really matters. And we're going to see.
I think around this Baron's where that final fight is gonna go. I feel like for this last Baron, the game is gonna be decided on it. I mean, I don't want to be dramatic. I mean, it could be a sweep, or you know, somewhere out of nowhere they get Baron, but they ace their team again, or they do some weird where there's only one member left. It's been going back and forth forever. When I think, like, again, when you think someone's winning, it just goes the other way.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, Glacial's definitely
Look
been
at Olaf
ahead.
just standing there.
Yeah, just standing there, chilling. My game, whew, it froze for a quarter second. I was gonna freak out. Okay, Baron coming up. Glacial Crescent's gotten there first. They have vision superiority. Okay, Vlad has his teleport up. They're burning it down. They're absolutely burning it down. It is gonna go down. They're gonna get it. Glacial gets their third Baron of the game. They've got Soul.
Uh-oh.
There wasn't a fight. That is a big, big uh-oh. I mean,
Yeah.
Doesn't every Baron get stronger after the first one? Am I making that up? Somebody figure that out.
I mean, I don't know.
That sounds right. Not you, the chat. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows, and as long as they tell the rest of the chat, as long as the chat knows what's going on, then it doesn't matter if we're right or wrong.
Even if the chat's wrong, it's whatever. If it's said, it's said.
If it's said, it's said. In 2 minutes till this Elder comes up. But they're going to try and use this Baron to push down all these lanes. What do you think? 1-3-1? 4-1? Take all 5 and just go down mid? Wow, maybe all 5 because they are going to go in on this fight. Leo chunked a huge amount. Uh-oh, those Varus Qs not doing as much anymore. It really does. Ooh, and Vladimir's back stopped. He is on the wrong side of enemy lines. I mean, gosh, this is the Olaf with GA. This is hard. I don't know how you melt these people down. Okay, let's see. Jarvan's going to go in. He is on the backline on the Aphelios, but he doesn't have that follow-up damage. It looks like he's going to be melted down. He's popped his stone plate. He gets out. He does live. Let's see. Vladimir on the backline. The Azir laying down sand soldiers all over the place, and Olaf does fall. Incredible. Into Baron. Into Mountain Soul. Solar Flare still finds a way to shine bright and take down Olaf. Arguably one of the hardest members to take down. This is insane. Honestly,
that Vladimir is getting big. That burst damage, he literally almost burst down their whole team with that one play. He's got 10 kills now. Early game was rough. I thought he was having a bad game because, I mean, they were bullying him, but he just came back so much right now.
absolutely, and they know. Oh my god, that's enormous. That's game changer. Kaisa comes in. Varus ult whiffs wide, and they're going to press this down. Oh my gosh. If Aurelia gets on him, I don't know. Let's see. Do they have any slows? It does tag. The Aurelia ult goes down. The Sharuma shuffle. Let's see. They get some distance. But Jarvan might just go down. He's probably saying, leave me. And he peels off. That one zillion bomb may have changed the entire game. The entire game. Solar Flare just managed to do the almost impossible, and now they're going to lose 2 inhibs. And honestly,
This
maybe
just
the
might be
entire
game right here.
This might be game right here. I don't know if there's any way to change that. Glacial Crescent coming in with an amazing 2-0 on Solar Flare. 2 incredible games, back-to-back, 42 kills in 42 minutes on the nose. Wow.
There's destroying my theory a while ago where I said that I'm amazed the CO League never gets killed per minute. That's not what happened. They got killed per minute right here.
They absolutely did. Let's just look at those damage charts. Vladimir and Azir topping those charts. Wild. Absolutely wild. Woo! My God. All right. Well, we traditionally do some interviews. We're gonna have these be a little bit on the quicker side in terms of what we got. Let's see.
Oh boy, gotta think of some questions now.
Hop in or review community. Let's see. We are gonna bring up. Let's see. We are going to bring Shivy up. Shivy, welcome to the desk. A 2-0 on the day for you. Congratulations. A really great performance. Yeah, I mean, tell us about it. Those were 2 great games.
Literally, we're gonna see him on CNN.
I mean, the first game was just a lot of support and jungle roaming. We took every single camp. We had our waves pushed. It was a lot of good macro. Second game we trolled a lot, but we ended up pulling it out because the Kaisa affiliates was just so strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like that last bomb in like that last second just chunked Solar Flare, and you guys capitalized on that so hard.
Yeah, Zillion is so OP. Also, our coach is slightly abusive.
Oh.
Are these
Look at what he's saying in chat.
Is this a help cry? Do you need help?
I mean,
Shivy, be careful. New day and new belt. Dang, dude. I was gonna ask you some questions, but I think maybe it's better if you just silently like.
No, I'll DM you the answers.
Yeah. Of course. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
nothing scandalous. I mean, was this? I mean, answer this if you want. You don't have to give up any strats or anything. But Zillion, Olaf, I mean, this is clearly something that you guys can like. Was this something that you had prepared for today? Did you guys do your research on Solar Flare? Both of you guys came into this with very good records, and obviously Game 2 was really close. But Game 1, you guys came in with a very clear plan, it seemed like.
Right. I mean, I think the Olaf Zillion, we've definitely played it before, but we've realized how strong it is, and it's just like there's nothing you can do against it. Like Zillion speeds you up, Olaf presses R. Well, what can you do?
Yeah.
Your Varus just doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I mean, that's where in Game 2 we were talking about how crazy it was that Solar Flare managed to take down Olaf in that second to last fight. We were, all the smoke cleared and they were still up and they somehow had managed to kill Olaf. But you guys, I mean, we just talked about this throughout both games. Even in Game 1, both of you guys were just so careful, so strategic. It was really impressive watching you guys play, always making plays no matter where you were. Whether you were being aggressive and taking an objective, like Game 1, which, oh my god, dude, by the way, what the hell? That was nuts. I mean...
That was all jungle support synergy, bro.
That was wild. But you had some incredible duels. And yeah, I know that was a lot of me just talking there, but I'm melting and dying, so I'm going to throw one last question to you, which is anything you want to say to your fans, and then also, is there any other team in the CEO League that you guys have got your eye on?
Oh, well, teams we got our eye on for sure, Titans Gaming. I think everybody knows why. I don't need to spill any beans.
Sure.
Yeah, we're keeping our eye on them. I'm very excited for a rematch in the playoffs.
I kind of want to throw in one quick question though. How do you feel to be the ones that stopped Solar's win spree? Like they were on a 4-game, but they have not lost, and you guys took that away from them, and it's 0-2.
I mean, I think it just shows our prestige on these champions. You put us on our comforts, and this is just what we do.
Hey, well, there you have it. Shivy, thank you so much for coming and talking to us, man.
Of course, man. Thanks for the opportunity. Good casting, by the way.
Appreciate it.
GG.
Appreciate it. All right, have
All
a good
right,
one, dude.
guys. Peace out.
That was the top laner of Glacial Crescent. Do we have anybody from Solar Flare that wants to hop on? We'll just wait a couple seconds. See if we've got any interest.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. I've been tagged. Okay, hold on. All right, we don't usually do this, but welcome back again. What's up, man?
I just like to. Can I sell out real quick?
Can you sell out real quick? I'm sorry, we can't let you sell out right now. Especially because I don't know what you're about to sell out to. So
Just my Twitch
DM
stream.
me. I'm sorry. We don't. Unfortunately, we don't let the other advertising happen. I'm sorry, man.
Okay. Understandable. Understandable.
Absolutely.
All right. See ya.
Peace. Sorry, man. Well, ladies and gents, that was 2 fantastic games back to back. Yeah, DJ, anything you want to say? Great first cast.
I mean, just like I said, that cast was hard, man. These teams were just leaving me speechless. I would never seen a game with that much detail to anything. Like there was so much communication must be going on in those chats, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm glad I got the cast.
Hell yeah, man. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. That